Hi, I'm Kayla Brugger with Pilates Body by Kayla. Welcome to your 20-minute full body, all standing Pilates strength workout. You're gonna need 2 dumbbells for today's workout. I've got a light set and a heavy set just in case, 5 pounds and 10 pounds. So go ahead and grab your equipment and get set up. If you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And better yet, if you are not a member, go ahead and hit that join button. There are 3 membership options you can choose from. You will get early access to workouts before everybody else, members only workouts, and members only challenges. Let's get started. We are gonna get started with a squat and reach. Take it down and stretch those arms overhead. Option to add a calf raise with it here. We have got 1 minute intervals for 20 minutes. So each exercise we are going to work for 1 minute straight before moving to the next movement. These first 3 movements are just body weight. So this is going to act like our warm up, and we are going to revisit these 3 movements at the end for the cool down. Moving into a standing windmill or a standing saw. Arms out to a T, feet nice and wide. Crossing opposite hand, opposite foot. And the legs nice and straight. Keeping the back flat, so we're getting a nice rotation here and a really good hamstring stretch. Dropping it down into a side lunge, so get nice and low. If you can, sit all the way down onto your heel. If you can't, no problem. And then all we're gonna do is just crawl it over to the other side. So we're getting this nice adductor inner thigh stretch. Going as low as you can, maybe popping those opposite toes up. In yoga, this is called skandasana, so kind of fancy yoga terminology there. Fun fact, my fitness journey and teaching actually started teaching yoga. I was working 8 to 5 office job. I was a buyer for an office technology supply company, and on the side I started teaching yoga as much as I could before going into the office, after office hours, on the weekend, and I absolutely loved it. And that was kind of a pivotal point where I knew I had to get into health and fitness full time. All right, let's go ahead and grab 1 dumbbell. I'm gonna start with the heavy dumbbell. We've got a side or a squat pulse with a balance and reach. Just gonna drop it down, 2 pulses, come up, push that dumbbell overhead, challenges your balance and core strength. Pulse, pulse, and balance. Little isometric hold at the top, getting our shoulders firing. We're gonna be really working on the same leg, so it doesn't matter which leg you started with, but we're gonna keep working the same leg for 3 or 4 exercises before we move into double arm, double leg work. Next up, we've got a dumbbell swing. We're gonna come back into that front rack position with a cross crunch rotation here. Trying to get that little isometric hold, elbow to knee squeeze before you step back down. I'm gonna give you a side view, a flat back hinge coming up with that rotation. So less squat, think more hinge, pushing your bottom back and keeping the weight in your heels. Moving into a reverse lunge pulse. So that weight is gonna stay in the same hand. We're still working balance on that same leg. You're gonna come up, add a hammer curl with a knee drive. You can, option is to do a toe tap here if the balance becomes too much. Drop, drop, balance and curl. Ooh, almost felt my foot go into the pool there. I better take a step forward here. Maybe I'll go side view. It is getting hot out, so a little dip in the pool would not feel too bad. Let's grab those lighter dumbbells. We're gonna still stay on that same leg, so we're still balancing for an arabesque here. As we lift the back leg, we're gonna push the arms back as well, activating our upper back and tricep muscles here. So that standing leg, it's really getting a lot of work and balance today in this first round. Yes, I said first round, so I'm sure you probably figured out we're gonna be repeating these same exercises on the second leg in round 2. Ooh, last balance there. That's gonna happen. Moving into a side-to-side lunge pickup. So I'm gonna re-grab my heavy dumbbells. I'm gonna go into that lateral lunge here from side to side. Holy buckets, my mat is getting super hot. So I'm not gonna lie, I might actually have to dip my feet into the water at some point because it is starting to burn my feet a little bit. Make sure when you're coming up that we're getting that full hip extension at the top as well. So that way you're stacking your spine up, really getting those glutes and core muscles working in that lift. Also, this up-down motion does really get our heart rate up as well. Beautiful, pick up your dumbbells. We're moving into an opposite arm lift. So coming in, right arm crosses, left shoulder. Other side, left arm crosses, right shoulder. Keep those knees soft and really think about your core here. Definitely getting warm out. Can feel like sweat on my upper lip. Thank goodness though, there is a breeze today. Nice to have a little change of scenery outside of the studio, poolside. Got the slide on, so got a little nice kind of waterfall sound in the background, which is lovely. Last movement of round one is a releve tricep extension. You're gonna take those dumbbells together up and overhead. Lift your heels in releve as you push the dumbbells up. Obviously being on a squishy mat challenges the balance a little bit more here. So this is our last exercise in round one. Seconds. I am going to set one dumbbell down. We are starting from the top. Need a quick sip of water. Okay, opposite hand now. We are coming into that squat pulse and press. Actually front rack the dumbbell on that other side and bring it up. You're getting that isometric hold at the top, really feeling those core muscles engage. Balance is on the opposite leg now, working opposite arm. We're gonna take it into that swing. Back to the front rack hold, cross, opposite knee, opposite elbow. There's that isometric hold again. Swing, rack, pause, cross, rotate, 2, 3. Step wide. Oh my goodness, I'm on my left arm. And for holding my kids on this side, you would think this arm would be a little bit stronger, but it is already feeling fatigued. Getting that nice unilateral core work here in that diagonal direction with that opposite knee, opposite elbow. Isometric contraction feels so good. We've got our reverse lunge to balance here. So still on that same leg, dumbbell, same arm. You can tap in, kickstand that foot with that hammer curl. Option to, again, add that knee drive and balance. Getting that little pause at the top, squeeze your standing glute. Beautiful work. Side view. We have this umbrella hole right here, which is super nice on super sunny days. And it's literally a hole in the concrete. And every time I'm stepping on my mat, I'm stepping in that hole and totally throwing off my balance. Moving into our arabesques. Grabbing those lighter weights for me, standing on that same leg. Lift your back leg to a hover, pressing the arms back. Make sure that we're holding the core tight. So it's not about lifting that back leg super high. Otherwise, you're gonna just start to feel this all in the lower back. Hold those tummy muscles in. Lift the weights from your upper back and triceps. Lift your leg from your hamstring and glutes. Beautiful, moving in. Side lunge weight transfer. Gonna drop it down, down. Oh my goodness, I gotta take a quick step in the pool. Mat is just, woo, burning up. Don't hurt myself. Okay, resetting. Coming up, up, down, down. Getting that full chest lift. Down. And I realized I did start the pickups with my right arm in the first round, so I just did a quick change there. So I'm grabbing the dumbbell with my left hand across first this time. Oh, almost just did the splits coming back onto my mat. Even though these are super sticky mats, apparently not if you spill water on them. Noted. Go ahead and pick those dumbbells up, and we are gonna do that cross arm reach. So palms forward, opposite arm, opposite shoulder. Tuck your navel up and under your ribs. Pull your abs together. Nice bicep work here, but really feeling the core. Last movement, we've got our tricep extension with releve. Press those dumbbells together, bend your elbows. Exhale, we're gonna come up, lift off your heels, push the weights overhead and slowly roll back down, toe arch heel. Exhale, coming up, squeeze those glutes together, zip your belly muscles up. Our trees are getting much bigger this year, like our privacy line. In the city that we live in, we aren't required to have a fence because we have one of the auto covers on our pool. But every time a neighbor walks by and I'm doing stuff out here, they just stare at me. So I cannot wait until these trees are like as tall as I am, so people cannot see me what I'm doing back here. We got 10 seconds of work left. Whew. All right, set your dumbbells down. We're gonna come back into that squat reach. So this time, more part of our cool down, I'm gonna interlace my fingers, actually add a little bit of a back bend at the top. Adding an arm circle coming down, interlace those fingers, get a nice reach up, and sweep around. I have my Cake Spotty nipple covers in right now, and I'm so sweaty. I'm just absolutely dripping. I don't know if you can tell, but when I bring my arms overhead, I can just feel the cakes sliding with my arm movement, and they're not going anywhere. These things are grippy, and the more you sweat, actually, the more they stick to your body, which I absolutely love. Moving in to our windmill stretch here. And cross opposite and opposite foot. Big lift and take it over. Nice flat back hinge there. And that hamstring stretch. If you want to hold one side and get a little bit more chest expansion with it, great option there. And even just noticing, checking in with how your body feels now versus when we did these 3 movements in the warm up. Feels so much more open, so much looser. Got that nice lateral lunge to finish. Head coming down. Again, just holding the stretch. Taking it over from side to side. Even out your sides, come back through center. Nice big forward stretch here. And then go ahead and roll your spine all the way up to finish. That's a wrap. 20-minute, all standing, full body Pilates strength with dumbbells. Make sure that you let me know in the comments if you're loving these all standing workouts. Pilates X Strength is my jam, so make sure you subscribe to my channel if that is your jam too, and don't forget to check out my channel memberships. I will see you in the next workout.